Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner announced 4 initiatives that will be funded through a portion of Frederick County's $50.4 million American Rescue Plan Act allocation. These initiatives will lessen disparities in health and educational outcomes in the community. The Housing Authority of the City of Frederick will receive $400,000 over 4 years to provide accelerated academic programs to students in public housing. The Frederick County Healthcare Coalition will receive up to $300,000 in funds this year to address diabetes, which was recently identified as a top priority in the local health improvement plan. Nutrition programs offered by the Frederick County Senior Services Division will receive $160,000 to support food delivery to vulnerable seniors. A $250,000 grant will help seniors, veterans, and people with disabilities to stay in their homes through Habitat for Humanity's Home Repair Program. In addition to the county's federal allocation, County Executive Gardner mentioned the annual budget survey is open until March 17th at 5 p.m. Go to frederickcountymd.gov/balancing act to create your own version of the budget. Last year, Frederick County was awarded a grant from the State of Maryland Rural Broadband Office that will be used to expand broadband capabilities into a portion of the Rocky Ridge community. The pilot program is a part of a large strategic plan being developed to ensure more residents can connect to fast and reliable internet service. Recently, U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen visited the Thurmont Regional Library for a roundtable to ensure his pledge to improve local broadband access. Joined at the roundtable was the county executive, Thurmont Mayor John Kennard, and leaders from the county's public schools and library systems.
I firmly believe that access to broadband is to the 21st century what electricity was to the 20th century. Whether you're a student, whether you're an entrepreneur, small business, big business, county government, or just families trying to access information and services, you need to be able to connect to the internet, and the pandemic just underscored that.
Dave McGinnis, Chief Information Officer of Frederick County, was on site to hear from the parents who don't have access to internet.
The parents were very clear about being frustrated about their inability to have their children work from home to go to school. Parents described sitting in parking lots, having to sit in cars outside of libraries and outside of elementary schools and middle schools so that their children could get instruction. Otherwise, they would have been way behind.
This program could bring broadband to 135 homes by the end of this year. Congressman Jamie Raskin invited Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner as his virtual guest to President Biden's 2022 State of the Union address. Congressman Raskin thanked the county executive for her leadership and strides in turning the corner of the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as strengthening our local economies for working families. Along with her virtual attendance of the State of the Union, County Executive Gardner also joined Congressman Raskin as a local hero on his weekly series and on a Facebook Live discussion on Tuesday, March 1st.